apologize for the delay. You know, they're pretty much always on time, but the issues are quite heavy. These are uncharted waters, as they say. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Mabaso, and thanks for all of you, to all of you for being here. Once again, apologies for delay, and the meeting, as you would see, you notice it's still proceeding. We are engaged in a session where we are taking a comprehensive report and assessment. The meeting of our provincial command team, where we deal with our response to the unprecedented challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. We today started early after receiving the news that two members of our community passed on in Western Cape, and will want to send condolences to their families. We are informed by the Minister, Dr. Sihle Zikalala, that as of this morning, the number of positive cases have surpassed the 1,000 mark, which should be the cause for concern to all of us. We want to once again reiterate that we have a responsibility, both individually but also as collective citizens, to ensure that we galvanize ourselves as the society to roll up our sleeves and strengthen the fight against this pandemic. The national lockdown started midnight and will continue as government of KwaZulu-Natal to ensure that all our citizens respond positively to that call of the President. We are grateful to all members of the society who have listened and adhered to the call by the President. However, we are concerned that there are still people who have not listened to that call, in the manner in which it was expected. Since this morning, our MECs have been on the ground, including the MEC for Transport and Community Safety and Liaison, MEC Begintuli, to ensure that we see for ourselves as to what is happening. We can say that we visited KwaMashu and Umlazi. We can report that there are, of course, generally compliance from the people, but there are still those who are up and down. We know that there were those who were panicking and they went for panic buying in this morning, but people in general have adhered to the President, with few where we need to intervene. We will be intervening strongly as KwaZulu-Natal government, increasing roadblocks, checking why people are driving around, and ensuring that those who are not supposed to be going around are arrested. We've further seen that the situation is compounded by the announcement by Santaco that they are embarking on a shutdown, which is the announcement they made nationally. This afternoon, we will be discussing the transport alternatives that are in place for us as KwaZulu-Natal. Members of the JCPS will be finalizing that. It's just that some members are still held up, as some of you might have heard that there was an accident that claimed the life of 6 people in Richmond. We also send our condolences to the family. The vehicle that was involved in the accident at around 2 a.m. should not have been in the road in the first instance. We have also asked that the incident be investigated, and we demand full answer on why these 2 vehicles were on the road. We continue to investigate, arrest those people who have contravened the lockdown. Not fewer than 24 people have been arrested for violating the regulations, and some for attempted murder. Once again, we appeal to our people to work with the law enforcement agencies and avoid confrontation. Of course, the economy, as we have always been saying, is going through serious challenges, and this will have a serious impact on the nation's GDP. We're putting in place measures to cushion all sectors of the economy. We are concerned about a very, very serious impact to our SMMEs and cooperatives and the informal traders and hawkers. We know that they have been affected severely, and in as much as we are in the combat mood against the current enemy, which is coronavirus pandemic, we are also doing the post-coronavirus economic recovery plan. We have MECs who are responsible for the economic cluster and are developing appropriate measures. We wish to send a strong message to retailers who have been raising food prices in the wake of the outbreak. We welcome the arrests that have been made of that person involved in the meat market who was arrested. And that will continue to all of those who are exploiting the situation to maximize their benefit. We also wish to welcome the leadership demonstrated by SPAR KZN as the negotiations are underway to ensure that they terminate contracts of SPAR franchises who are raising food prices. We also wish to announce that officials from our consumer protection services, working with police and National Consumer Commission, are going to be enforcing legislation. We have noted that there have been reports about the shortages of masks in some of our healthcare facilities. We would want to concede to this challenge, but we are very pleased that the donation we receive of about 100,000 masks that were received yesterday will also help us as we are going through the processes to procure more and for all our people. Not all our people in general, but all our people who are in the healthcare services. These are not being a situation where we should treat things as if they are normal. We are living in an unprecedented situation which need all of us to act with agency, but understand that we are acting and whatever we do should be in the interest of the people and in the interest of our society. So as we navigate ourselves out of this storm, we remain confident that South Africa will continue to respond positively to the fight against this pandemic, which is more important for the lives of our people. So having said that, let me emphasize that we will be implementing and clamping down on all of those who are still on the road. We will start in the economic hub in eThekwini and Pietermaritzburg, but it is going to roll out to all districts. We will be going to districts as district champions to ensure that this is implemented. We don't want also to see people abusing permits. There are people who goes around here saying they've got permits. Some are showing us permits from their own companies. No, we are not going to take that. There are also companies that have locked people in their factories, especially clothing and textile, and will be taking drastic steps on that, be it in Otongati or all over. We will be very, very decisive on that. Thank you, Mr. Mapisa and MEC Masmelane Zulu.
Thank you very much, Honorable Premier. I will now take the first round of questions. You will introduce yourself and the media house that you come from. You are one, you are two, you are three, four. Four. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, fine. We'll take that first round. Number one.
My name is Gokon Duma. I'm from Eyewitness News. The first question, Premier, is we were told that members of the SANDF will be permeating throughout our streets, but having driven around the city, we haven't seen members of the SANDF. There are some rumors flying around that there's only 30 members of the SANDF that have been deployed in the city. Do we have capacity to actually maintain law and order? Why haven't we seen the measures that have been promised as we implement this particular lockdown? Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Number two.
Gabriel Singh from News 24. Premier, I'd just like to find out today, since midnight and up to now, how many areas can we confirm during the lockdown period alone? Apparently there was a swimmer at North Beach that was arrested. I'm not sure if you can confirm that last.
Swimmer.
Yeah.
Number three.
I have two questions. The first is with regards to the number of homeless people that's on the streets going around the island, who are still out there. How is that process going in terms of making sure everyone has a place to reach out at? Secondly, just with regards to our informal settlements, we went to, for example, the Cape Manor settlement. Liquor stores are still open there, and people, are still out in their community, but children are still outside. And there's really no police presence to ensure that they're okay, or they have sanitary products. So really, really safe.
Okay. Number four.
I've met the provincial secretary of DINOSA saying that the nurses are forced to wear masks even beyond the 3 days or so. I would like to know as to how long should these masks be worn? How long should they be worn? Like 6 hours or 10 days? So I would like to get clarity on that one. And the other allegation is that, the nurses have been told in other hospitals and clinics that they have to put those masks in microwaves so that, germs can be killed in the mask and then they can reuse the mask again. So I just want to get, clarity on that as to how safe are those masks and how should they be handled.
Prima, you already touched on the issue of taxes, but what information are you getting on the ground? Because earlier on there was concerns that, as we said earlier on, that taxes were no longer operating because they are not that they can only tax a limited number of people. What are immediate interventions that we are doing to make sure that the commuters do go back home to their homes?
Thank you very much. We'll then respond.
Social distancing. No, thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think I will respond to the issue of masks. As Premier correctly indicated, there are a few facilities that are having challenges. But the challenges that we are having in relation to masks, it's not that we have run out of masks altogether, but it's because we have already ordered stock and the stock was meant to augment what we had. Unfortunately, because now it's a season where everyone is looking for masks. And when the department engages the suppliers, they would often say they have and they are given an order and they don't come forward. As a result, we've had to cancel 3 orders that had been issued because the people who were supposed to deliver did not deliver on time, and it went past about 2 days or 3 days, and we had to start the process all over again. However, like the Premier correctly indicates, we had some people, good Samaritans, who have donated masks to the department, and we've started sending them to the facilities. I must say that it's not all facilities that have run out. It's a couple in eThekwini, because when you look at our epicenter as a province currently, Itegu is the epicenter. So the nature and the speed with which we are using our PPE is higher than what we had expected. However, we have ordered. Right now we are waiting for an order of more than 500,000 that we had issued, and we're expecting to come. And that 500,000 is not just for the whole duration. It was the first batch, and we are going to continue to order. And as soon as we've received them, we will take them to the facilities. I must say that we've also, as MECs, raised the issue with the minister this morning when we had a teleconference that the province of KwaZulu-Natal is not the only province that is suffering this shortage in relation to the mask. So the minister is also going to be assisting us in this matter. We must indicate that there are two types of masks that we are ordering. There's a mask that is called the N95. That is the mask that is used for those that are infected, but by those healthcare workers that are treating them as well. There's also a mask that is called a 3-ply mask, and that is the mask like the ones that we are wearing in the media houses, yes. So we've ordered all those generic masks so that we are able to utilize them. Is it true that there are facilities or there are people that have been ordered to wear their mask 3 days in a row? I would really appreciate when we raise such an issue, we are able to indicate a facility. Because in doing that, you are also giving us an opportunity to go and investigate and attend to the matters. As far as we know, no one has been instructed to wear a mask more than they are supposed to wear the mask. In fact, you are not, when our healthcare workers go and treat the patients that are infected, we have a duration, and each worker has a time frame of at least 2 hours with that patient, and they need to go out and derobe. When they come back after another 2 hours, when they come back after another 2 hours, they will then have to wear a new PPE. So there is no way the department could have issued that instruction. However, if there are such cases, they must be reported to us, and we are going to deal with them. Certainly, microwaving of masks is not something that we could have ever had said to our healthcare workers. That is why even when we talk to communities, we say communities must be aware that the utilization of masks for longer than a day, that on its own is a problem to yourself as the person who's wearing it, because that mask would have then retained the virus if you have been using it for the whole day. So we say communities themselves need to continuously change them. But if we are given an opportunity and a clear indication of which are these facilities, we definitely will be able to attend to them. But there is no instruction that comes from the Department of Health that the health workers must do that. Thank you.
With regard to the arrest of people, yes, right now I've said that in total there are 24, but of course there are those arrested from yesterday, and we will be able to separate the number and give you the number of those arrested only from the lockdown. Not sure whether in North Beach, but North Beach yesterday evening was very, very quiet. And some of you would have noticed that because you ambushed us there when we were doing a walk there. So
before the lockdown.
It was before the lockdown, of course, but I'm not sure it was quiet yesterday. I was walking there, checking all of that. So those who might be, the one who might have been arrested from this morning. Soldiers are coming. It was just been a question of planning. And I'm sure that you have heard that the president have released more than 2,800 soldiers. And therefore, in no way KZN would get 30 of that. So soldiers are coming. We will integrate them into the plan. Townships, yes, you know townships are townships. The first thing that you must appreciate, there is no one who's going out of the township in various areas. But people within the township, they've not locked down. Some of them are moving from one house to the other. Even taverns, some have closed front doors and opened the back doors. We are following all of those things. And we want to see all taverns closed. And we will be inspecting, conducting checkups, one area to the other. I think the issue of mask taxis, we are working in terms of liaising, and this afternoon there will be a meeting with their representatives so that we resolve these issues. But we are equally making provisions for our workers, especially healthcare workers, to ensure that they are not disrupted and they attend to their work. Thanks. I think that's it because now homeless people, this has been a very, very problematic area. You know, it is not easy when you govern to prepare for people you will not know, you don't know. When they have to, you know, homeless people, they just arrive from various homes, various areas, and stay, occupy the streets. Now, you will not be able to budget properly and say, no, there will be 20,000 people who will just arrive from nowhere. And according to the figures, there were about 3,500 people, homeless people, coming who are in Durban alone. So the municipality is working to get them shelters. And we are trying to assist them. But as I'm saying, it's a difficult situation because it's something that is not easy to plan for. But the other thing is that some of them, you need to take them through force, police, because they will not want to be accommodated anywhere because of their own life, and they want to do their own things. So we are going to work with the eThekwini and assist them in that regard. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this. The meeting is still underway, so we would like to excuse they just had to come because we're under pressure that this media briefing. So if we can excuse the executive.
Okay. No, esingakusho nje ukuthi njengohulumeni waKwaZulu Natal siyakholwa ukuthi zonke izinhlelo ezithinta ilockdown zihamba ngendlela, kodwa khona la okumele siqinise khona. Okokuqala kubalekile ukuthi sizwelane nalabo ababili base Western Cape nemndeni yabo sebethe badlula emhlabeni, njengalokho ubaba uDokotela uZweli Mkhize ongunqonqoshe wezempilo eannouncile. Baba uMkhize ubuye wagcizelela ukuthi ibalo seyikhombisa ukuthi seyidlule ku-1000, and lokhu kuveza isidingo sokuthi sonke silandele imigudu nema directives abekiwe. Siyababonga abantu abaningi abasemalokishini nasey'ndaweni zasemakhaya na all over nje abathe balalela. Iningi labantu bakithi balalelile isicelo sikahulumeni sokuthi ake sihlale emakhaya. Kodwa siyafuna ukusho ukuthi bakhona labo. Okokuqala khona abantu ebebekhala ngokuthi abathengile ebebegcwele kuma-malls namuhla. But beside that, labo khona labo obonayo ukuthi basagcogcoma all over. And lokho siyafuna ukuqinisekisa ukuthi sizodila nabo. Amasosha ayeza abekusa arrangewa indlela yokuba efike, and akhona azoba ipart ye process yamaphoyisa. Amaphoyisa azoqinisa ngokubambisana nathi, azoqinisa ama-roadblocks, and ama-roadblocks azoba all over. Leyo ukuthi uzodriver nje all over, ungase uyithola ukuthi uyadriver uyithola usuboshwa. And siyacela ukugcizelela nokuthi abantu bakithi balalele. Angeke kube kuhle uma abantu sebeyithola bengena ezinkingeni zokuboshwa ngenxa yokuthi abalaleli. Kodwa la kudingeka khona ukuthi isandla siqine sizoqina. Asizoba nje ntekenteke eqiniseni ukuphepha kwabantu bakithi. Ngiyafisa futhi ukugcizelela ukuthi iminyango yezempilo ikhona ke yakhalaza ngokuthi ayinakho okwanele okufana nama-mask indawo ezithize. I-department ngaphansi kobuholi buka-MEC uNomagugu Simelane Zulu senza konke okusemandleni uqinisekisa ukuthi bonke abantu abaseyibhedlela nabasemtholampilo abadinga ukusebenzisa ama-mask nama-gloves bayatholakala. Sizoqinisekisa futhi ukuya phambili ukuthi amatekisi njengoba e-announcile ukuthi abeSantaco bayama ukuthi ke i-transport iba khona. Process yokuqala izobisha ukuthi azizame ukuthi si-intervene ukuthi abasebenzi bakwazi ukuya emsebenzini, especially laba abenza ama-essential services, especially abezempilo. At the same time sizobe sizama ukuxoxa nabo abeSantaco ukuthi sikwazi ukufinyelela esivumelwaneni ekutheni yiphi indlela yokusebenza njengoba uminister eyibekile. Siyafisa kubo bonke, especially kwabamabhizinisi, ukuthi ake singathathi leli njengethuba lokwenza imali osizini olubhekene nezwe nomhlaba wonke. Siyabonga ukuthi abanye bayaboshwa labo abafuna ukunyusa kakhulu intengo yezinto ezidayisayo. and sizoqinisekisa ukuthi lokho kuya yonke kwaZulu Natal. Abasebenzi bethu abakwi-consumer protection bazoqinisa ukusebenza kulelo banga. Njengohulumeni wakwaZulu Natal sibambisene nohulumeni wakazwelonke, sizoqinisekisa ukusupporta omasipala. Siyazi ukuthi inselele ebisenkulu yindawo la kuthiwa khona wekha amanzi. Siyazama ukuthi abantu bathole amanzi through ama-water tankers, and sizokuzama ukurolla out lokho noma kwezinye indawo kungeke kufinyeleleke ngokusheshsha kodwa iprogram esikuyo. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much. You can exclude it.